Hello there gang, DD DeVere here. Just playing a little bit of massive cleavage versus zombies. Oh dear, we really are scraping the bottom end of Steam here, aren't we? So I thought I'd chuck together a video so that you don't have to. So options, well, I've got some, something I was rather surprised about. This is a Unity Personal Edition game. Make of that what you will. And it's got controller support. I suppose that's a good thing. So let's have a look at the meat and veg of the game itself. So it's basically a fighter, and you have two attacks: a high attack and a low attack. Oh dear. My enthusiasm's pretty short for this game, in all honesty. So ugly, yep, beyond ugly. The highlight of it so far has been killing that Theresa May zombie, which is a very apt description of her. As you can see, there are limited zombie types and very limited controls. You can't actually attack and move at the same time. What a joke! Seriously, I've got fighting games on the 64, back from the 80s, on my emulator, that have more moves and more depth than this. Ah, success. And this is 90% of the game. However, that's not all the game. Sometimes there's dogs like those ones, sometimes there's high dogs. And sometimes just to really mess with you, there's obstacles around the screen. I've completely lost what my buttons are at the moment, so I'm going to lose here. But oh, there was one of the high dogs. Let's go back to the let's go back to the main screen and look at some of the other parts of the game. Yep, which one's back in this? What a mess. At least it does save your progress. There's something. Is it this? Which one was the... Nope. That was... Oh, hang on. Yep, thank you. Here's the other part of the game. It tries to give you a sort of top-down twin-stick shooter experience. Wow, isn't this in depth? Except for look and move are exactly the same things. So that just... I don't even have a gun at the moment. And it all tries to be funny, which we'll have a look at in a moment. In its story, it's trying to be ironic. And it fails like so much of this game. It fails miserably. Apparently the dev put this in because he thought people might be getting bored of the of the fighting bit. I can't believe it. See, here I have absolutely no idea what this text's about. Okay, you better get my AK and ammo. I ran out of gas down the road. It's southwest of here. Yes, now we've got to run all the way back to roughly where we started. No idea what this is trying to do, and I've no idea why I don't know if that'd be caught up in the video editing software or not, but in my video recording software, I have a constantly accessing mouse cursor for most of it. Oh no, it's cleared now. Got a red dot showing me where my... Oh, there's a jump as well. They've really spared no expense. So where was the van again? It was somewhere down here. Come on, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, okay, whatever. Which one was the switch weapons? There we are. Oh dear, come on, reload. And now we've just got to go back to where we were. Absolute joke, this game. It is an utter joke. There is absolutely no redeeming features, maybe other than the fact it's got controller support if you want it. Come on, let's go. And as we'll see in just a few seconds, there's also quick time events. Because we know how much we all love quick time events. But if that's not enough, sometimes they're multiple part. They're mixed in with the story in multiple parts. Honestly, there's absolutely no redeeming features. Absolute drivel, even for dirt cheap or on a bundle. This is just not worth it. So that was it. So let's go back and look for the... Oh, that's good. It wipes out your progress. If you go back to replay a level, it wipes out your progress. Well, you learn something new every day. Well done. I don't want to go too far back now because honestly, I'm not gonna. There's 24 levels in total. Apparently, there's 4 of those top-down ones, and the rest is pretty much quick time event stories and that fighting. I think that was... I'm just going to skip through all of this, but literally it's about to throw the quick time events in on you. Although they're going rather slow this time. They was much faster when I played earlier on. So now we've got more story. And now quick time events. Oh, well done. And if you fail, then you have to restart doing the entire bit again. So you're sort of half scrolling through, and then you... And here we are. So, yeah, take that, Theresa May. So I'm going to guess most of this is probably cleavage search or something for the backgrounds and that. They've done that awful filter over. So that isn't enough. The controls aren't exactly responsive either. Sometimes the hitboxes go a bit wacky, and other times they're fine, but the fact you can't move... Oh, so I'm getting done by that one down on the ground. Really, this is so dull and repetitive. I lose track of which buttons to press, and I've only got 2 buttons. Sometimes that switching into that little silly stupid pose there will also throw you out of controls. Oh dear, I am literally, with 2 controls, I'm just button mashing. See, more of the same. Oh dear, so I think we'll definitely conclude our dealings on this one, gang, because this is terrible. It really is. Massive cleavage versus zombies, apparently. This is the awesome edition. I mean, what is that the selling point, I'm going to guess, to having the huge cleavaged cartoon woman? If I was 12 and sad enough to get off on cartoon women, it wouldn't be for some minger that looks like Jordan. That's for sure. So we're going to conclude our dealings here, gang, because this is just absolutely wearing on the soul and the eyes and the mind. There's no redeeming features. Really not. I mean, apart from the fact it's got some options in the controller support. Not that you would consider those sort of game changers when everything else around it is so poorly implemented. Sloppy hitboxes, sloppy controls. I mean, seriously, you cannot move and fight at the same time in a fighting game. Are you joking me? You could get better fighting games just downloading a Commodore emulator and a couple of ROMs, and you'd have a lot more fun than you'd get in this game for sure. So there we go. Technology's gone backwards yet again in the video gaming industry, and something published in 1984 can absolutely own this. So yes, I think we'll conclude our dealings on that one, gang. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this very short and very, very wearing video. But hopefully you found it useful and entertaining in some way. And as ever, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know you're alive, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.